Tonight, plans to open a homeless shelter in Kingsport hit a roadblock.
After 4th of July fireworks turned into some terrifying moments, residents meet with city leaders to ask for help.
2 weeks ago tonight, protesters were shutting down streets in Johnson City, outraged over police violence in other parts of the country. Tonight, what the police chief told us about efforts to move forward as a community.
Live, you're watching News Channel 11 at 11.
An attempt to open a homeless shelter in Kingsport denied tonight by city leaders. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. The nonprofit group Hunger First asked the Kingsport Board of Mayor and Alderman to allow dormitory-style housing for the homeless.
Well, tonight, not the first time homelessness has become an issue for the model city. Back in September, you'll remember wooden blocks were placed on park benches to prevent people from sleeping there. Bianca Marais attended tonight's meeting. She's live now in our Kingsport newsroom. Bianca?
Josh and Sarah, that rezoning application from Hunger First at 1100 Oak Street would have changed a highway-oriented business district to a low-density apartment district. The goal? Housing the homeless in dormitory-style housing. Kingsport Planning Manager Ken Weems presented the board with a recommendation to disapprove the rezoning of 1100 Oak Street, a building known for aiding the city's homeless population from B3 to R3.
They check for things such as spot zoning and to make sure that the area that's being asked for rezoning can accommodate things such as like parking for the proposed use.
Weems said he received calls and emails about the rezoning request, only one being in support, saying there needs to be a place for the homeless population to sleep at night. These concerns were echoed at the meeting tonight.
I think a dormitory is a good idea, but not at that place right there. I think that's the most busiest traffic. It's a business district, and it's an eyesore when you coming in from downtown.
It's very bothersome to me as an educator to see that our city would allow an ongoing infestation of poor behavior and poor sanitation right in a very area where our most precious resource, our students, are walking to school each day.
Members of the Board of Mayor and Alderman also speaking out.
I personally feel that with all due respect to the Hunger First and the homeless people, that place up there has become an eyesore.
Operator of Hunger First, Michael Gillis, said nothing has been done about the homeless situation in Kingsport, so he stepped up to the plate.
And asked for somebody to step up to the plate and do something instead of nothing. That's what I did.
Alderman James Phillips said the Hunger First solution was not the right one for Kingsport's homeless population.
Unfortunately, over the last 2 or 3 years, this situation has got bad because the solution there that they have is not working.
The manager said the building owner could apply for the rezoning again, but recommended that to see a decision in the favor of the homeless population, they would have to move location. Live in Kingsport, Bianca Marais, News Channel 11.